Hello, and welcome to Dawndusk Dream Sewer by rbatistadelima, Shallow Lagoon, and Shurk. You can download and play this game for free. It's a free download off the itch.io page. You might already have it in your itch collection, though, because it was bundled in with the Bundle for Racial Justice and Equality that itch did earlier this year, 2020. But even though it's free download, if you're able to, please support the developers. rbatistadelima and Shallow Lagoon have itch pages where you can purchase games, game asset packs, the cool stuff you can put on itch. And Shurk has a SoundCloud that you can check out. All was in the description, also on the itch page where the game lives, and it's also in the description. And if you're able to, also please check out the GoFundMe and the link to help a trans woman escape her transphobic and abusive parents. So just please go support some people. I would appreciate it. And you're probably wondering, what is Dawndusk Dream Sewer? And I would also like to know that. I was looking through the bundle, seeing what games had the horror tag on them that we could play during the scary month. And I saw this one, and I have no idea what this game's about. I read through the itch page, still don't really know what kind of game this is going to be, but it's very visually striking, and I love the color palette that they used. This like dark purple, pink, white, very limited color palette, looks very good. So I figured, hey, let's check out this very good looking game. Let's get into the headspace of what kind of world we're entering by reading the excerpt from the itchy page where this game lives. Bind your soul to the mortal flesh of the astral vermin. The sewers are calling. They've spoken your name in hushed whispers through the countless interweaving pipes, echoing your most menial of actions in the bubbling sludge pools, squirreled away below 1,000 floorboards. They've sought you since long before the point you've titled birth. Spill your mind to the sewers, fraction reason, and venture into darkness. Mingle with the most ghastly of the pitiful mutated gutter folk. Unearth their sickly, soft-spoken secrets. The sewers beckon. Come forth and witness their splendor. And then there's the controls, how you control the game. Bodily functions. Control your newly inhabited meat husk. Arrow keys to move. Enter to interact. And this one's the best one. Shift key to enjoy the pleasant sensation of your keyboard's plastic against your skin. We're going to be making ample use of that. And then the credits, the enlightened programming technomancer, rbatistadelima, trash disposal art / writing sewer goblin, Shallow Lagoon, and sound sculpting musical humanoid, Shurk. So now that we know what to do, I'm going to hit the shift key to feel that pleasant sensation, but I'm not going to hit it 5 times because that will ask me for the sticky keys. We don't want to do that. What we want to do is begin exploring the sewer. Okay, so we're just a little creature. Some pink cubic thing. We got like little nubbin legs. Maybe those are hands. They're low to the ground. Some kind of Goomba scenario where you just got the little nubbin legs. We have like tiger stripes on our back. We got some like holes on the side of our head. Some kind of ear. It looks like we got like a nose, perhaps an eye. It's hard to know. Oh, those are faces. Those are absolutely faces in the background. I didn't perceive the human face there. Well, human face, quote unquote. End quote? Quote end quote? Or is it quote? I don't know things. But yeah, it's human face. A face. We'll leave it there. Some of them got their tongues out. They got little like question mark hair. There's a friend here. Friend's very interesting. Long horns on them, longer legs than our little nubbins. Perhaps we're a new being to the sewers based on the description we read, and also since we small and they large. Lost are you? I once thought myself lost too. I have come to embrace the persistent hopelessness, the fading glimmers of recollection that hover at the edge of my sanity, ever eluding my mortal grasp. I am but a sentient husk, filled with perpetual confusion. Big same. The feeling of familiarity, the constantly flickering, toying with my fractured mind as it slips once more into the void. You seem familiar. A memory of a dream, perhaps? An ill-fated past encounter from another reality in which both our forms were present? Is this but a trickle, a passing glimpse of momentary subconscious retention? I don't know. I cannot recall. Well, they don't know either, so that's probably good. Welcome to the sewage plant, the tragic remnants of a dream, a spiritualist processing complex flooded with ill-fated beings such as yourself. Here we linger, tethered to the decaying facility, adrift in the endless void between reason. Also Big Sam. Okay, and seems like they'll just repeat themselves. Oh, we can walk away while we're talking to someone. It's a little rude, but we can, in fact, do it. I'm going to press the shift key for that pleasant plastic sensation. Oh, okay. We are able to use the ladder. I almost called it stairs because I'm a big, dumb idiot, and I always get them mixed up like a fool. Okay, well, we can't interact with the ladder anymore, so I guess we show up, we talk to a friend, and then we learn a thing. We learn a thing, and then we can use a ladder then. So what's this person's deal? Well, they got a tree, which I like. It's a good tree. Cool tree. They got a long old face, a big old mouth, and they're like elbows bend behind their backs. They also got some like cool socks or something on. Knowledge, education, the fundamental skills, the grand mysteries, the seductive joys, all linger in the tattered pages of these moth-bitten human leather-bound books. I have poured countless hours into my studies. I am wise beyond belief. Worship me as you do your deities. I and I alone know how this place functions. I have unraveled the mysteries of these foul sewage pipes. I have found bliss and understanding beyond reason. I shall teach none. These secrets are mine. This knowledge shall wither and die with me. I shall be the last of the educated few, the great reader of the sewage plant, the high priest of books, unchallenged, lest another read these tomes. Honestly, though, who here would have the time for that? Our patience has dwindled, our attention but a husk. Gradual the decay of knowledge of wisdom's great powers, slowly sapped through countless hours of screen-staring boredom. These cellular devices, the harbinger of our gradual demise, this silent succumbing to mass stupidity. Okay, well, they got some opinions about books. They're like, damn, I got all the books, I read all the books, I'm the smartest. Everyone else is stupid for using their cellular devices, but I won't let them read my books. I'm glad they're stupid, actually. Okay, so what is happening here? These looks like the interweaving pipes we've heard about. Looks like they are a little drippy. I mean, this world seems drippy just in general. That's a good description of them. Now, what is this person's deal? That like little like black outline like around their torso, maybe arms, but the way I'm seeing it looks more like a jacket, like they're wearing like a cool leather jacket or something. And then like the dots on the side of their face, like piercings or like earrings of some sort. And then they got like a big old mouth or something. There's a lot of big old mouths in this world. Can I talk to you without the speech bubble blocking your face? I guess not. Twist, contort, spiral, weave your way through the metallic piping that endlessly coils these accursed planes. Warp, bend, snap, and tear. How pitiful, how hopeless, how tragic. Woeful is this form, that which struggles to squeeze into the brittle ducts that line these damp fungus scatters walls. They said it, okay? It's fine. These hands bleed as I push them into the piping, bones splintering and veins gushing dark fluid onto the uncaring flooring of this complex. Crouch, squeeze, burst, and rend. I will smash my head against these iron siphons, blistering my brain matter, corroding my broken memories evermore as I attempt to become one with these pipes. Just an average Saturday night in the Dawndusk dream sewer. I stand here, a fractured mortal, seeking an unattainable joy, the bliss of melding this flesh form with the sewer works. Yeah, I mean, we've all tried to blend our flesh form into the sewer works. It's just a thing you do, you know? Okay, we don't actually have a lot of room to move around here. What is this person's deal? This person looks like a dragon to me, like the main like part of their body like being like a big rectangular head, and then that like second rectangle coming off at the like top right corner, like facing the screen, looks like a big old nose, and then like on the top of it, kind of like nostrils, and then behind it, kind of like little horns, kind of giving it like a Pokemon, like kind of like Charizard, a little bit, but it's got like a big old mouth, and its eyes like underneath the horns looks like when you make like the eyes that are like a less than greater than sign, so it's like like it's like, you know, just stubbed its toes or something, which I'm sure is definitely the intended way to read that. No matter how much sludge I consume, nothing can fill the void that lingers in my putrid heart. Oh, that's also a very big same. I am but a swine being, nightmares of the vast sewers, flesh-bound mortal of this realm. Here I dwell, observer of the sludge core. I'm guessing the sludge core is this big old, like, sphere-like thing next to them. Hello, sludge core. Whittling away my days with the pitiful consumption of pipeline ooze secretions and waking nightmares of vast sewers. Not walking nightmares, that's different. How I long for meaning in these lonesome walls, the drab sewage complex in which my form sluggishly exists. This heart yearns for adventure, for passion and love, for the warm embrace of acceptance, the kind touch of joy and the fleeting sensation of happiness. Yet, all I can muster are these words. All I can put my limbs to is the consumption of bland sewage matter. How cruel this bewildering stationary life. Well, I don't have the means to do it, but I'm going to hit the shift key, which is the best thing I can do, the best and closest thing I can do to a pleasant sensation. So pretend it was a hug. Enjoy your sludge core, I guess. It doesn't sound like they're enjoying their sludge core. What is this person's deal? This person, the white things on top of their face, absolutely eyes, like slug eyes or something, where they're like long. Snails? I don't know. They're the same animal, just one has a higher defense score. Doesn't matter. So they got like these like big old eyes popping out of their face. And then on the side of their head, flower? Yeah, I guess it's flower. And then they got their like hands, like the black lines are like their like arms, and that like white thing coming off of the end of it. It's like hands. So they got their like arms like the way like a bunny would do, you know? And then they got like kind of like little like stompy feet. Maybe it's like a cat paw or something. I don't know. Tread carefully, for these are poison glades. Okay, let me move out of the poison glades. Witness the toxic beauty of the bloodflower, the cruel glare of the glorioso lily, the bitter lick of the Scotch broom. There is such grace in the simplicity of death. These plants, blooms, and fungi are but the harbingers of non-existence sweet embrace. To live close to such marvelous creations is to know bliss, ever present the option for escape. My tongue is riddled with poison sores, for I, much to my sorrow, have been cursed with form still clings to this life. I could toil over these venomous cocktails of my own creation for a millennia or more, and still these septic spores would not take me. Curses! How cruel this life! Lethal is but a joke to my mortal husk. I am impervious. I am unbreakable. I am the wretched garden dweller hidden between the intricate piping of this savage sewage plantation. I seek release, yet all I find is perpetual pain. Yeah, I also feel the same way. Goodbye. Oh, we got twins. Okay, what are the twins' deal? Like, where are they? We can see some pipes. We got like a big building in the background with like some skulls with little blushies on them. That's the way I'm saying it. Probably very wrong. But what are these people's deal? They're pretty simple. They're just cute people. They got little like arms, you know, at their sides. They got like a little chompy mouth with some teeth in it. And then off to the side of their heads, they got like the Mario 64 like wing cap wing head thing that the Mario 64 do. Okay, nothing to say. You're just sitting there enjoying chomping. Listen closely, because I'm only going to whisper this. Ahem. Ick. Don't tell my cousin over there, but I don't actually believe in any of this nonsense. Truth be told, I'm more of an agnostic. I've never really been one for sludge deities and whatnot. I mean, the robes here are silky, rather expensive, and feel as though you're tightly wrapped in a blanket, made entirely of angel feathers scattered with delicate hugs, making each comfortable moment more joyous than the last. I mean, honestly, you could study textiles and fashion design for a millennium and still not produce something this comfortable. Why aren't these standard issue to everyone? I have no doubt in my mind whatsoever that these would be a global phenomenon if more people knew of these fabric-based splendors. It is no less than a tragedy that only my cousin and I get to experience these. I've even thought of selling these myself, but between the chapel maintenance and screaming into the void, hoping for the ancestral sewage specters to arise from their grand slumber, there's little time for anything else. These robes, so snuggly, so warm and gentle. Huh? Oh, apologies. I may have gotten a little carried away there. I could talk to you all day about such matters and you still wouldn't understand. You're not even wearing clothes, are you? I guess not. Oh, shit. Whoops, I walked away and they gotta repeat themselves. I just wanted to see how naked I was, because I didn't realize I was naked, but I guess I should have assumed that we weren't wearing any. I actually don't know if I should have assumed that. Where did we start? You're not even wearing clothes, are you? Why am I even wasting my breath on a sewer-born, rat-fleshed, rodent-eyed waste-skin such as yourself? Just please promise me that you won't say anything to offend my cousin. He has a very sensitive heart, and I'd hate to see it broken. He used to cry for days at a time, or on more than one occasion, the tear-riddled shenanigans lasted for over a week. Poor soul. Okay, now you're done. Okay, well, I don't want to offend you, so I'm going to come with the pleasant plastic sensation of the shift key, and let's talk. Ho, ho, ho! Are you yet to embrace the grandeur of the ever-oozing sludge deity? Open yourself, body and soul, to this silent, irresistible, calling infinite pipelines. Whistle as though sewage air through the endless iron labyrinth before you. Join us in prayer as we traverse the vast sewers of life, the sludge-riddled mess of existence, in the pursuit of the void brain's joyous slime-strewn embrace. These are normal things that you should be doing. Life as we know it emerged, screaming from the primordial ooze. Our entire being, the timeline of thought, reason, intentional movement, all the guttural rush of wastage flushed in gushing torrents of living, breathing being through the winding pipeline of these sewers of non-existence. We faithful few are the lifeblood of the system, the antifreeze chemical slough that keeps the perpetual sewage surging ever forth. Join us, become the bleach-infused, velvet robe-clad guardian of the glorious putrid wastage works. Which is your answer? Well, obviously, sign me up. Slime, gunge, bleach, and ooze. These are the sacred foundations of our order. Which of these fundamental cores are true to your being? Slime and gunge or bleach and ooze? Now, I'm vibing with ooze. I'm not really feeling bleach though. Like, bleach is useful for cleaning and stuff, but not really feeling it. But slime. This is controversial. Slime is just less powerful ooze, and I'm sorry I had to say it. And gunge is just weaker slime. So I think I'm going to have to slide with a bleach and ooze. Inhale deeply, breath the sewage slough. It's probably breathe, but draw every chemical breath from the wastes. Fill your buckets with bleach and ooze forth. Corrode the grime of the non-believers. Fill every waking thought with the essence of bleach. Let it strangle each nerve ending, entwine their very beings. You are the warden of these sewers, withered treatment lord of the untouched piping voids, bleach burden sacred omen spewer. Well, okay. Thank you. I don't think your cousin is a weak heart or whatever you said, sensitive soul. They seem thick-skinned. Seem pretty good. There is no friend down here. Oh, excuse me. The friend is the columns. Just a bunch of sometimes you find a bunch of pink rectangles, and that is the friend you were looking for. There's even 2 trees down here. The tree seems to be growing out of that building, whatever that is, like with a big like windy trunk, but then also it seems to be going down into the other tree, or actually perhaps they're one and the same. There was only one tree the entire time, my bad. Come forth, mortal. Closer. Closer. The pit has been waiting for your arrival. Let your being seep into the sewer works. Lose yourself to the sludge. Fuse your crumbling soul with the decaying gunge ooze seeping through this labyrinth of iron piping. Which is your answer? You know we're going to plunge headfirst into the pit. And now we're here. In, the pit. This is it. That is the pit. I'm gonna hit shift because I'm feeling pleasant. Oh, I had to enter. I was waiting for something to happen. Drowned, drowned, drowned in sewage. Gargling wastewaters, esophagus ruptured, lungs burst, muddied veins filled with fetid? Fetid sludge. It's a new word that I just invented. It's a word that exists. I just don't know how to say it. Greetings, mortal. Another broken soul form shattered, eternally ensnared in the web of non-existence. Feel the void calling, the eternal chasm between life and the darkness surging through, the endless spaces lingering on the edges of the seams of sentience. How cursed one is to linger, to dwell in this dark void, infinitely, gradually losing oneself as time, slowly, meaninglessly, and painfully seeps ever by, souls amass in the darkness, screaming in silence as their very essence is pulled from them, every relationship and moment lived, crumbling as the memory of their brain matter unwinds. One cannot stop this, none can escape, mortals can only linger, eternal in their plight, their putrid cell-born suffering, no beings left on their cherished worlds, no minds spasming in recollection of the lost. Go now, suffer as they have, watch in terror as your existence dwindles, your very being decays, observe as the void consumes you. And I guess the void has consumed us. And we've been returned to the title screen. I can hit enter, and it seems we've started over. Lost, are you? Well, I don't think I'm lost at all. I think I'm exactly where I'm going to be for eternity, whether I know it or not. So I'm not sure it's fair to say I'm lost anymore. I think I'm found. So yeah, this game, this game sure is something. We get to figure out what element we are. Obviously, Bleachy News for life. We get to talk to the sewage deities, what they call them, sludge deities, slime deities. Oh boy, I don't remember. Some kind of icky deity. We plunge headfirst into them, I guess, and they threw us into non-existence. Didn't even have to have a tree yell at us, you know. It's just how it works. So this is a Dawndusk Dream Sewer. rbatistadelima has a lot of other interactive fiction games, kind of like this one, and I assume Shallow Lagoon does as well, since they were the writing sewer goblin for the game. We got this kind of nice ambient droning sewage song from Shurk, so go check out their stuff. Check out the GoFundMe to help the trans lady get away from her bad parents. And this was Dawndusk Dream Sewer.